evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Alrighty, gang.
So everyone, I kept promising you that I would end up bringing you the lead singer of Nine Stitch Method, Seath, and the owner of Brutal Business Entertainment. Guess what? I told you, it came true. We finally both were able to meet up on time. So once again, thank you, Patrick, for coming over to the Underground Show and being a part of it.
Not a problem, Bill. Thank you for having me out as always.
So I always tell everyone that BBE is one of our sponsors, and the song that you guys got to hear was actually him singing in Nine Stitch Method with their song Obsolence. And then there was a little video that we made and went ahead. We just want to go ahead and rush into the show. So if you're having problems watching us on Facebook, please do us a favor and go over to YouTube or Twitch. You'll be able to interact more, and you won't miss nothing from the interview. So definitely, thank you for that, like John Whiteley. So this show, I'm so proud to have Patrick on. He's been an inspiration. He's got us to the people we needed to meet in order for our business to grow. So I want to start off by saying thank you to that, Patrick, and thank you for being such a great supporter of what we do.
Oh, you're making me blush, dude.
So, with your new CD out for Seath, is there any more projects coming out for Nine Stitch Method?
Oh, dude, I got so many projects going on right now. Give me 1 second. I'm just blasting this link everywhere.
You're good.
Give me 1 second. There we go. Okay, so anyway, as far as stuff that I got going on, Nine Stitch Method, due to COVID, has been a little bit slow. We are in the process of writing some new tunes for a split EP with one of the other bands over at Brutal Business Entertainment. I don't want to say too much on that yet, but yeah, we got together a couple weeks ago, started cranking out some heavy riffs and stuff and stringing them together. So it'll be nice to get back in the saddle with that because we haven't done anything since this COVID stuff hit last year. It's just between our work schedules, and I got, kids, and Getty has, he lives with his mom and dad, and he's around his grandparents and stuff. He tries not to, we just try to play it safe, yeah, I'm more than excited to finally get back in the saddle of that because 9SM, for 4 or 5 years now, has been my bread and butter. So that'll be nice. We have some shows planned for later in the year, opening up for Mushroom Head and Stitched Up Heart. But that, once again, that's kind of COVID pending. Drusky was nice enough to keep us on the bill for them shows, if they get to go ahead to open up their venues and whatnot. So it's just a matter of crossing them fingers so we can get back on the stage here soon. You know what I mean?
So when you go back on the stage as Nine Stitch Method, are you going to go back with the painted face like you used to, or are you going to go with a new modern look to?
We did the face paint for a little bit. We kind of got away from it. We do kind of the whole funeral attire, dressed in all black, nice dress shirt and slacks. You know what I mean? I don't know. The only time we've gotten away from that in the past couple of years was when we were in Coshocton, Ohio back in 2019. It was during the summer. It was July, and it was hot. That probably be the hottest show I ever friggin' played. Sorry about that. We played 20 minutes, and I was throwing my guts up. I think it was 97 with 100% humidity. And the way they had the stage set up, it was underneath a canopy, and it was easily another 15 degrees in there. It was brutal. It was probably one of the funnest shows to date we've played, but it was miserable, dude.
So, especially talking about shows like that, has there been another time where you were been performing and it was just so uncomfortable? And how did you work through that?
I would say as far as uncomfortable, I've played shows when I'm sick. This time of year especially, and not just me, anybody who's a singer and does vocals, they feel the the cold, dry air, sinuses and stuff. It's, flu and cold season. Um, yeah, like I said, I've played shows sick before. That's not very fun. But you do it anyway because, mama didn't raise no bitch. I think I think actually my absolute favorite show we've done so far, and it was would have been right at the very end of 2019. We played up in Sykesville, up toward Du Bois and Punxsutawney. It was a Toys for Tots, and it was run by our buddy and Justin Dixon from Prevailer Entertainment. And we got up there early to sound check and everything, and they had this like smoked barbecue place next door. And we hadn't seen Dixon in a while, so he was like, "Come on, let's go over and grab a bite to eat." And $15 never bought me so much smoked food. It was so good, and my plate was heaping. And I know better than to do that. I don't eat a lot on the day of shows because I scream, I sing, I run all over the place, I roll around on the ground, very active. And I'm thinking, I got 3 hours to digest this. I'll be okay. Oh my, it was at that moment Patrick knew he done fucked up. Oh, never again. We played the last note. I said, Yeti, go over to the merch table. I'll be back. I just went outside, heaving my guts up all over the place. Oh my God.
So lesson learned.
Lesson learned. Lesson indeed.
So I do want to say thank you for Timothy for going ahead and sharing this. Thank you so much. We see you guys sharing and interacting. If you guys have any questions at any time that you would like to go ahead and ask Patrick, feel free. I will go ahead and let him know the question. If you don't know who Timothy is, Patrick, he's actually Mr. Goodbars. He's a rapper on his own, and he's also the pianist for the female-fronted band Sepsis. So,
okay.
So,
cool go. Oh, I was just gonna say, Tim, by all means, go ahead and link me up with your stuff, brother. Send me I always love to check out new music. Always love checking out it.
So I've talked to you in the past, and I've seen that you guys have a new roster, like new artists that you've actually added to BBE. And how excited are you that you were able to add so many during the pandemic to actually help them grow their music career and all you've added?
It's exciting, dude. But it's exciting to build the roster and bring in new talent of all shapes and sizes and forms. We brought in a couple. I'm trying to think. I got to think here, dude. It's amazing. 2020 was 1 year, but it feels like it was 5 in 1. You know what I'm saying? Stuff that I just did a couple months ago feels like it was forever, when it really. But anywho, no, we've just been slowly building, just bringing in some new, different talent that seems to fit, and that kind of fits just what we're doing and what we're about. What I'm really excited for is to take that and hit it full tilt whenever shows and whatnot come back, whenever we're able to host our own shows and, just everybody get back out there and do what, they want to do instead of just, sitting at home and whatnot. The nice thing is the numbers and everything for COVID are getting better. So things are gearing back toward possibly getting normal in the future. But just right now, just everybody's working hard, busting their asses, writing new content and material and recording and just unleashing it to the world, to show that, we're a collective to be reckoned with. And I'm pretty damn proud of everybody. There's a lot of good stuff going on over here, and they've been putting their noses to the grindstone to get it done.
So, like he's telling you, the roster has grown tremendously. Like, compared to when I first met you, compared to now, it's like a killer. You have a whole squad. I think that 2021 is going to be BBE's year. And if you don't know any of the talent part of BBE squad, definitely pay attention to BTMX. We share their content all the time, such as artists like Low, Demo Demon, right off the hand. We share Fred. And his stuff. I mean, every time BBE comes out with something new, you will automatically see it on BTMX the following day. So we're
That's right.
always following everything that you guys do.
Thank you, thank you.
We were talking before the show, and you said that you may be having a live show at Seath soon.
Yes, actually, I just landed the gig yesterday. Somebody reached out to me about playing out the Outpost here in a couple weeks, March 13th. I think there's going to be 2 stages there. The venue, I guess, going off of what the promoter said, the venue just opened back up, so they're taking the whole social distancing protocols and all that very, very, very seriously. They want to have a nice live event, with all this precautions and everything. There's going to be 2 stages. The side stage is going to be primarily hip hop, from what I've gathered, because it is over in Ohio. It's, the Ohio music scene and whatnot. And then on the main stage, there's Kimura, Metal Mafia, myself, and I can't remember. Yesterday was a blur because I was working and asleep half, but yeah, no, it's for my first gig at Sea, it's going to be a pretty banger show. Like, I'm pretty fortunate and lucky, and I'm excited. A little nerve wracking, but it's going to be good.
Yeah, and like if people don't know, he's not only the owner of BBE, and he doesn't only have to manage 2 different bands plus the roster, but he also has a daytime job, and he's the family man. So, like, does that ever get like hectic for you?
Dude, oh my God. Hectic is an understatement. That's all I got to say. It's a labor of love. It's never ending. I find myself, because there's always so much going on. I've started setting alarms on my phone just so I can remember stuff. I'm to the point now, like, even just something like posting on the Brutal Business page, like the night before, I have to start scheduling out posts and stuff, just because I'll have Brutal Business stuff to worry about. I'll have my own musical stuff to worry about, taking my kids to cheer, just stuff like that. It's never ending, dude. It's always, I'm very, very fortunate that my wife is my partner in this as well. She helps me organize a lot of the stuff. She manages the modeling end of the label, the Babes of Brutal Business. She's been helping out a lot with that, and she runs that. But it's just crazy, dude. It's just crazy. A year ago, if you would have told me, I would have been running a label, having multiple musical projects and stuff, like, I would have been like, nah. But here we are. Here we are. It's been a crazy 7-8 months, to say the least.
And now, even though I know it's crazy because everything that's going on, and everything that's going on. Does it ever get too heavy, or when you go to do music, that tension kind of relieves?
Yes. There's some days I don't know what end is up, but that's but I've always said, though, it's a good problem to have. You know what I mean? If I got that much going on and there's that much, like I said, it's a good problem to have. Nothing's really stagnant. Like I said, it's been like, right now, there's so many releases and so many projects and stuff that are in the works that are going to be coming out soon. It's you know what I mean? It's, like I said, it's a good problem to have. There's always something going on. The girls are working on shoots and stuff. Right now, after this phone call, I got to get a hold of Demo Demon. We have to set up the dates for our game streaming event for Extra Life later on this year. I guess got to get that stuff taken care of and get it lined up.
Talking about your gaming part, because you do have Demo Demon do a lot of it. We would like to host you on our Shadow Squad one time. Have Cody or you guys come over and play with us, because we're up to 62 followers. Thank God. Twitch is taking off, and 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 if anybody does not know this, BTMX, we started with a TV behind me until I met this man through a phone. We talked. He showed me the right path and people to talk to and how to progress this into a business. So he's kind of like BTMX's soul because we would have been screwed if he didn't send us on the right path. But we do got comments over here. We have Margot, who is Rain from our Soul Snatchers. That was earlier today at 4 p.m. But she says, I commend you. She couldn't do all that you have going on. She would just go nuts.
It's insanity, to say the least. It's insanity.
So, out of all the new music that you came out with, what is your favorite song now compared to what you've had when Nice? What is out of all the songs you've ever performed? What is your favorite?
Out of all the songs that I've done,
Yeah.
Oh, that's really hard. Well, like I'm in multiple different projects right now. I have Nine Stitch Method. I have Seethe. My producer Gus Wallner, him and I have a project called South of Clarity. I'm currently in the works with a friend of mine from Yakima, Washington, called the Marion Drain Project. Out of songs I've performed that are my favorite, I would have to say Nine Stitch Method's Sleep. That's got to be one of my favorite tracks to perform live. It's got some cool singing parts in it. It's got some good melody for me to sing and showcase my vocals. It's got some really, really heavy parts in it. It's just either that or our song Jars. Jars is another one of my personal favorites to play live. It's just a fun tune. It's a little more melodic, but it just grooves, it jives, it's heavy, it just hits everything in all the right places. It's just a real fun one just to kind of get lost in and let it rip.
So yeah, like your Sleep, I played that until like everyone's like, can you play something else by them? I'm like, that and Ceilings. That was another good song I like off your from Nine Stitch Method.
Ceiling, that's actually Yeti's favorite. That's his favorite song to play live, is that one.
And then my wife personally likes the one where you guys are all drinking coffee and stuff, Seethe, and you just all of a sudden start singing like that. It really did. If you guys, I'll post a video on BTMX later so you can see what I'm saying. But him and Gus, right? Gus. They actually have a song they did with Seethe where he's just like in his normal clothes, and all of a sudden he starts drinking coffee. And next thing you know,
Was it like a clip or something I posted on Facebook?
Yeah, no, it was actually on your YouTube page. Yeah.
I'm trying to think of what.
I think you did it for You Think Music.
Okay, hold on a second. Hold on. That might have been Frail Conversations. I think that might have been. That's a good track. That was a fun one. I'm trying to think of that video now. You're gonna have to send it to me after the fact. Yeah, like I said, it goes back to there's so many different songs, so many different projects going on at once. I'm thinking that had to be Frail Conversations by South of Clarity. Had to be.
Yeah, I'll most definitely make sure you see it.
yeah. Make sure you ship it my way. As far what was the question? What question were we on again?
What was your favorite song that you like? But you already answered that. We were talking about music, and then we said our favorite.
Yeah. Those two, Jars and Sleep. Yeah, definitely.
Now, if you can collab with any artist in the world, if you're choosing, who would you choose?
Ooh. Okay. All right. If I could collab with anybody in the world, that's a hard one. If I'm going to do a feature on a song, I would say I'd have to say like Tim Williams from Blood Simple and VOD. He's somebody who really, whenever I started singing and learning how to, because I haven't been singing for very long. I've only been doing it for like 4 years. Him and Damian Starkey from Burn Season were like two really, really big influences that were like, that's kind of what you want to go toward. I would say one of either of those two. Those two were both really big influences. I would love to do like a blues jazz guitar play off with Joe Bonamassa. That'd be really cool.
So some heavy hitters.
Yeah. Go big or go home. If I can collaborate with anybody in the world, yeah, we're going big and we're going home on that. Yeah, definitely. I don't know. Miles Kennedy would be another really good one, from Alter Bridge, because that dude can shred too. He's a big blues player. I love the, especially like on the acoustic guitar. I love the blues. Oh my god, that's my peanut butter and jelly right there.
So the next question I have for you, if you had to choose do a collaboration with a female heavy metal singer, do you have any that you would have in choice already?
A female vocalist. I'm gonna I'm gonna go ahead and say I'm gonna give these guys a shout out. Caitlin Victoria from Victoria Fire. We had a song in Nine Stitch Method called Reflections that we were gonna do with her. We had it all recorded and everything, but our computer crashed and we never got back around to retracking it. And it was a banger of a tune. So I'll go ahead and I'll use Caitlin for that. If you've never heard of Victoria Fire, they're an up and coming band in the Pittsburgh area. They just started tracking I believe it's an EP they're working on. If you like stuff like Deftones, Flyleaf, Breaking Benjamin, like that's where they fall at. They're a pretty dope band. And they're a good group of people, dude. I've been friends with some of them guys for a while now.
Well, since I met you, I've learned there's a lot of music that was hidden in PA alone, let alone around the world. So I've been finding like artists, like you just said, and a lot of other bands that are just up and coming that I wish I would have knew about sooner. So would you count BBE the king of the music scene over there in Pittsburgh?
Nah, dude. I look at it. I try not to have that look, because at the end of the day, there's so much talent out there. Like I, for a while there, thought I had a really good grasp of all the bands and artists and stuff in the Pittsburgh tri-state area, and I do. I'm pretty knowledgeable, but they have a festival over here called the oh my god, I'm gonna forget. I can't believe. Anyway, it's a festival down toward where they have Mr. Smalls and that down here. I cannot believe I can't remember the name of that festival, but everybody tries to go for that festival because it's a big deal and it's fun. And like when they announce who all gets on the festival, I don't know but one. Like I don't know half of them, you know what I mean? So it's just like, holy crap, dude! There's a there's a lot of talent out there. I just, we're a small fish in a big pond. I just do my job to try and keep my flock busy and keep spreading them out there and keep bringing opportunity. Hope that we can make a dent with this thing.
So with COVID putting a lot of your projects, like it killed a lot of them and put them on hold, right? Moving on for this year, for 2021, how is BBE going to be able to, how are you guys going to be coming back out stronger than
ever? We have more acts and stuff. We had a lot of really cool projects and stuff in the works, but a lot of it's COVID pending. You know what I mean? Like we have the Gruesome Gazette over at BBE. It's a online magazine on our website dedicated to like horror reviews and stuff. And Anthony is the one who runs that. And he also runs the stream team now too. And like him and I were talking about stuff for the Gruesome Gazette, and like everything we brought up, COVID pending. You know what I'm saying? Just whenever, like I said, whenever we're able to get back out there more, because I know like some of us, like Nine Stitch Method, Feast on the Fallen, we were planning on hitting the road again. We went on the road together in 2019. We had the same same plans. We were going to do it again. You know, I had plans to go up to New York and stuff. You know, we had all kind of stuff like that. And then just everything got, the rug got pulled out from underneath us. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I know Ohio looks like they're going to be opening up all their venues and stuff like that already. So I think Ohio is going to be like the most music scene that anybody's going to notice because our governor's trying to push for us to open those all back up. So in the next month or so, Ohio might be back open for you guys to come and schedule because I know the Cove is open too, which they are a bar that's if you're going to work with Mushroomhead, they definitely go there every year. It's the Cove. It's a small bar right off of Lake Erie. Uh,
Yeah.
Phenomenal. They have phenomenal shows, phenomenal venues. So definitely you want to look into them. But talking about the BBE models, is there a lot more projects happening with them, with you guys inside your the different music and stuff like that too? Are they going to be part of you guys' music videos and stuff like that?
Yeah, like we're looking into integrating them more into stuff like that. Yeah, music videos, promo shoots, helping host shows and stuff like that. The Babes of Brutal Business, that's kind of one of them things that pretty much whatever the girls want to make of it and do with it, you can, you know what I mean? Like my thing is like I have a well, we have a roster of women that are not only, you know, easy on the eyes, good looking and good models, but they're also very strong, independent, and very creative, you know, like it's going to be whenever we can get back out there and do more projects and not have to worry about COVID restrictions and whatnot. It's going to be awesome to see what they do with it and, you know, help take it to the next level.
So when you took over, was it hard for you to try to have everyone catch up to wait that you were going to run things, or was it easy?
I think, well, there's a couple things that go into that. I think one of the hardest things for me was going from a peer to a boss, and just in general, like I already helped, you know, there was a bunch of us over at BBE that kind of helped Garrett behind the scenes. So like I had a good handle on everything for the most part, but just going from somebody who helps to being the one that runs it and calls the shots, it's definitely a game changer. It's something I'm still getting used to, you know what I mean? Um it is what it is. You know, it's every day is something new. You know, you learn something new every day and you take with it what you can.
So I do get this question all the time. Would you ever feature artists that has less shouldn't say less talent, but has not been doing it as long as you have? Would you like feature with somebody outside your genre too?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I collab on a bunch of different stuff all the time too. That's been an interesting thing with COVID is I've done a lot of freelance work and stuff like that and features. Like whenever I'm trying to think of how you worded it. Like if I'm going to feature with somebody, I'm kind of at the point like it doesn't matter if it's different. I'm willing to try anything, but there has to be some decent production. There has to be, you know, like it has to be relatively tight. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like I don't care how big or small they are. That doesn't bother me one bit. But like they have to have a decent handle on what they're doing. You know what I mean? Talent wise, you know what I'm saying?
So you don't so not like throwing yourself into a shit show, just somebody who has
Yeah,
the same drive and
yeah. Because at the end of the day, my name's gonna be on it. You know what I'm saying? That's really what it boils down to. I mean, like I said, big or small, it doesn't matter. Like if I hear it and I like it, you know, I'm just like, let's do it. Let's make it happen. But you know, but at the end, you know, it's just yeah. There's really no other way to word it other than that.
so
I'm not Brad.
it's-
Go ahead.
go ahead.
No. That's pretty much all in the matter.
But like I've been trying to get you on here personally, so everyone knows who you are. We always have the BBE symbol going on our shows. If you don't know who he is the lead singer of Nine Stitch Method. He's also the owner of Brutal Business Entertainment, and he's also the lead singer for Seed. Phenomenal talent. If you don't know who he is, go ahead and watch the beginning of the show, or you can continue watching Gerardo's show. You can see it. You can also see his video is the very first one. If you go over to our website, which is our Streamlabs, and you click on it, you click on those little three lines, hit home, go to the bottom, you'll see his face right at the beginning when him singing live. I got a live video when you were on with Nine Stitch Method. So you can see some of our music lists and see constantly that their music is put through it. Like they have a song Revolve that he actually did with Demo Demon. And did I pronounce that right?
You mean Seavol? That's what.
Yeah.
Seavol. Oh, the song Revolution. That's what it was called.
Yes. This is the guy that you guys were talking about earlier. You didn't know nothing about Soul Snatchers. I had to pick on him. But I wanted to tell you, thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to actually come talk to us. And is there anything that you want to tell the fans that's about to be coming up for them besides March 13th? I know, don't forget March 13th over in Kent at the Outpost. You will see this amazing man and watch him perform. BTMX is going to most likely be there with a live feed of this man performing. So is there anything that you would like to say to the fans and stuff that are watching?
I'd just like to say thank you all out there who have been, tuning in and supporting us over at BBE. We got a lot of cool content coming out this year, a lot of amazing music from the artists. We're going to be doing 2 game streaming events later on this year for the Extra Life Foundation that goes toward the all the proceeds from that go toward the Children's Miracle Network. The Babes of Brutal Business are going to be doing some pretty cool stuff soon. A lot of cool projects and stuff in the future. Thank you to everyone who's been hanging on for the ride, supporting the business, personally supporting me as a musician, all the shares and likes and comments and stuff. It means a lot. March 13th, Seed will be making its first live debut appearance at the Outpost in Kent, Ohio. I'll be dropping my next album, Departures, in April 12th. I think I pretty much got it covered. You can find us on Facebook. You can find us on Instagram. We're on Discord.
TikTok.
We're on TikTok. Yes.
You can find them on every major platform out there. All you got to do is type in Brutal Business Entertainment, and you'll automatically start seeing the roster. You can they have a group you guys can go ahead and join on Facebook and actually be able to be a part of that. I've seen that up. They're YouTube. You can go ahead and find them on there. Do not always just click on the topics for BBE. Actually click on BBE, and you'll actually see a lot more of a video selection for the newer artists and everything like that as well. Another good thing is if you want to see a lot of what they're doing is not only would you go to their website as well. The website is more better than Facebook. Definitely keep that in mind.
Yep, that is teambrutalbusiness.com.
Now, do you guys already have street teams going up? Because I know a lot of people have been asking, are you guys trying to build street teams for BBE or what's going on?
Maybe down the road. Like I said, it's kind of one of them things. That's something that really isn't prevalent right now with the current state of things. Once things pick back up and things open back up, I would say that would definitely be something to look out for. Like I said, a lot of what we have in the works is COVID pending. So we're just biding our time like the rest, like everybody else, you know what I'm saying? So, and for the record, well, before your next question, I want to, for anyone who is watching, a serious shout out to the people like you guys over here breaking the mold, people that are writing up reviews, blogs, podcasts, all that stuff, because y'all have been really the ones that have been carrying the torch for a lot of us artists right now who can't get out there and travel, get onto the stages and stuff. It's very, very important that I think a lot of people need to understand. If you know of any blogs and stuff like that, share their content, like their content. They It's so important, dude. just much like you guys, for example, you guys, I can't say it enough, and y'all have been so supportive of what we do over here at BBE. You share the crap out of our stuff, make sure you spread our tunes and everything. Like, I mean, from me to you, thank you.
This is a whole part of giving back. We're all family, one way or another. So we got each other's back. So yeah, because as soon as BTMX always sees something new, we automatically get it. And then if somebody didn't see it, we're repost it. If it's not, it's part of our shows. Somebody's going to know BBE is this no matter what. And it's so nice to know that we are actually up to 2,024 followers from all around the world. So definitely your music is definitely getting around besides just the United States. We have like 164 fans just alone in Nigeria. So thank you guys for, doing your guys' part, because you're not only helping us, but you're helping amazing people like him get their talent shown around the world and their businesses. So once again, thank you so much. I'm going to go ahead and let you go because I know you're going to have a busy night, but I want to say thank you so much for coming to be part of our show. And if there's anything else you'd like to say.
Not a problem. Like I said, glad we finally got to do this. Lord knows it's been hell in the water trying to get us two together. So I want to thank you for your time. Thank you guys for all that you do. To those of you guys that might be watching this, thank you so much. If you've checked out Brutal Business, if you have not, Brutal Business Entertainment, you can find us on Facebook. You can find us on Instagram, TikTok, our website, teambrutalbusiness.com. So yeah, thank you guys and much love.
Well, we're going to go ahead and let you go now. And thank you so much for your time.
All right, much love, Bill. Have yourself a good night.
Yep, you too.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye-bye. So let's get on to the show, right? We had an amazing interview, and if you guys missed it, that was Patrick. He is the lead singer of Nine Stitch Method. He's also the singer of Seath and lead singer, and he actually owns BBE. He actually runs it pretty well. So we're gonna go ahead back to we're gonna go ahead and play Nine Stitch Method for you guys. I didn't play it a whole lot at the beginning. I normally start the show a whole different way. That's why I'm looking up, guys. I know you're there. So we're going to go ahead and play Nine Stitch Method. And we're going to go ahead and play their song, Obsolence, which is it was made in August of last year. And let me guys know your review on it. Let me know what you guys think. If you guys watch Soul Snatchers, or should I say Snatcher Soul, since they didn't get the right name. This is DJ Drax. This is not DJ Shadow. So we're going to go head off with our music portion of the show. And let me know what you guys think of all these artists. But once again, this is the man that we just had an interview with. He's the lead singer of this band. This is Nine Stitch Method with their song Obsolence.
That blow from the west. once again, that was Nine Stitch Method with their song Obsolence. And man, I just had an interview. You just got to hear his amazing voice put into the music that most people probably didn't hear. But I'm going to tell you right now, if you're watching BTMX, you will always hear music from Brutal Business Entertainment one way or another. All their whole entire roster fills every one of our shows. So just keep that in mind. And I know you said sorry, Rain, but I had to pick on you back. You got my name wrong. You just don't get the name wrong. The face paint's on. I'm not Shadow. So moving on from there, we're gonna go ahead on to the next artist that we actually have for you. Like I said, if you don't know what the Underground Show is about, it's about heavy metal, rock, grudge rap, synthcore. That type of, it's kind of for like the harder shit that nobody can handle during the week. That's why we play it on Friday, so everyone can relax. So we're going to go ahead off with the next artist from Shehead Entertainment, and one of the newer up-and-coming artists. His name is Hoax. If you have not heard of him, go look him up. One of my favorite videos from him, I'm going to go ahead and play for you right now, is Can't Hear You Over My Voice. So, everyone, if you didn't know who that was Hoax. WHOAX. Go over and check him out. New and upcoming artist. He's on the same roster as Razakal and Ritual Steether, who else you will actually hear upon this show. Big fans of all the music that I go ahead and play for you. And our whole goal here is to help people be found. If not be found, be heard again. Because they're just that amazing. So our show is the Underground, and like I told you, I explained what it's about. Let me know what you guys want to hear. How's your week going? How's your day going? Never mind. Just playing around. Yes, I'm going to pick on you. Yes, you are my older sister. Doesn't mean the little demon inside me can't go over and go, ha! What the fuck? Anyways. Moving on from there, we do have some more amazing music for you guys. This is a newer band I have not got to play for you guys, and most likely because Facebook has shut me off from that. So if you're watching now and you go ahead and you get shut off from this, know that you can go over to YouTube right now to Breaking the Mold, and you can watch us on there, or you can go over to Breaking the Mold radio station on Twitch and go and watch us there, because directly when I'm done, the boys are going to go ahead and jump on Twitch, and you're going to see some amazing gaming tonight. But besides that, we'll go back to the topic. Music, right? Music. I think I'm lost. Music, yeah. So let's go ahead and get you guys back into jamming out. So the next artist I'm going to go ahead and play for you, they're an up and coming band. They're called Bear King, and this is their song, Generation Waste. So once again, that was Bear King with the song Generation Waste. Definitely an amazing tune. So if you don't know how to find our links, it's very easy, especially if you're watching us on Facebook. If you go over out of this video, that's fine. You can go straight down to our links. Actually, we have links for everywhere. You can find us right there. You can actually click on our flow page, and it shows you even more links. But our YouTube link and everything's right there at the touch of your click of your finger on our Facebook page itself. You can find it there. Definitely, you can watch us over there. We're already at 55 subscribers. Thank you guys so much for that. 224 followers on Facebook. Thank you for that. Even though we keep having errors through Facebook, and there ain't nothing we can do about it until Facebook changes the way they think of shit. Ain't nothing we can do. But we have amazing shows that constantly continue even after Facebook takes us down. We still keep going forward, especially on our Twitch and our YouTube, because that's growing even more and more. And then eventually we'll be going live directly through our website, and you guys won't have to worry about Facebook cutting us off no more, because then we'll just let you know when the events are and put the links in there for you guys. So we'll do a quick, we're going on live, and then come over to us, and then you'll be able to see the full show with no interruptions, more interactions, more ways to do this. So, and the nice thing to know is that all these bands that we played through all of our shows throughout the week are all going to be on our radio station. Ha ha ha. And not only that, it is not only where we making a website, but we're also coming out with an app for it. So we can be at this. Yeah, it's going to keep pausing. Go ahead and play this song for you. This is The Cult. And it's not spelled with a U, it's spelled with a V, so that's CVLT. I want you to go over and look up the song Warden. So this is the song I'm going to go ahead and play for you guys, and I hope you guys enjoy it. And right after this show, go over and watch the... And yes, Sarah, I have listened to Fire. That's definitely one of the songs I want to go ahead and talk to them about as soon as I get a hold of them. So she actually knows them, so she's gonna let them know that I'm coming back over for you. So definitely, this show's gonna be going and all this airs. So if you want a great show and amazing music, just remember to go ahead and go over to our YouTube or Twitch. No interruptions there. You have BB and Patrick from Nine Stitch Method and Seath. I want to tell him thank you so much for setting us on the right path. And then my business partner, no other than Dead Dreams from Silhouette Death. So if you guys want to keep watching amazing content like this, and you guys want to see other bands on here that I'm not seeing, send them our way. We'll definitely get them on here as soon as possible. I know I'm in the process of getting Mr. Goodbars on for our Tuesday show and Leeching the Best, and then Friday I'm trying to get them on at some point for the up and coming show, for the underground show. I'm trying to get the band Sepsis. So we're in the process of talking about it and getting that done, because they're also a big phenomenal part of strength that they give to BTMX. It's just green. Ain't that nice? So we're gonna go ahead and end the stream and tell everyone to, have a great night. Thank you guys for coming out and getting more into what we're doing. So thank you so much, and you guys have a great day, and see you again on Monday. Yeah, Karen Share. Don't forget, on March 1st on our show, Karen Share, we're gonna have a special guest, no other than Mrs. M. Rose. If you don't know who she is, check her out. She has a phenomenal angel-like voice, and keep you guys informed. Just keep watching BTMX. Keep being involved with BTMX, because we're always telling you what's going on. Like I said, this is the third week of Soul Snatchers. They're doing really well. We also have the gaming squad is killing it. Definitely don't miss their show tonight, starting directly after we're basically done. So like at 10 p.m., but they might start beforehand. All I have to do is call the team leader and be like, hey, get on. I don't know what game they're playing tonight, so that's going to be like, hey, if you go over to our Twitch, that's going to be a guess who. I'm not in charge of that. I'll let them do what they got to do. So we're going to go ahead and move off of this and definitely move on to telling you guys goodbye. And thank you for supporting what we do. And I'll see you guys next. Myself, personally, DJ Draxus. We'll see you next week on the Underground Show.